Okay, so you're in charge. Play along with me for a moment. I'm going to take you through perspective to gain perspective. You have a incredibly large area responsibility. In that large area responsibility of it's a constant moving target, constant moving parts. There's then a male-female component to it that you're responsible for both, treating them equally and making sure that they both stay safe, even though you might know more than they know and they don't want to listen like little children. Then there is a religious aspect to it of you never give a shit. Whatever they want to believe in, let them believe in. It is not my area of expertise. I mean, for me, it's all philosophy. You want to discuss and tell me what you study, what you appreciate, great, I'll learn it. But don't expect me to show up and, like, root everybody on. I did my stuff for the people that carry on the Catholic stuff. I got the paper like they do, so this way they know that I appreciate them, but I'm also not spreading it like a disease to people who don't want it. I get that there's people that don't want such things. Fine. I have a much bigger responsibility than just that. And religion's a hot topic anyway. Then there's nationality and culture. That's a problem, especially when you take your one identity and entity and decide to throw it in the mix of problems that I now have. It is so much easier to work on a problem when you have the one problem that you're working on that is colorless, ethnicless, identityless, and sexless. Because inside the one problem is already a male and a female. There's one. That's all you need. Other than that, you don't need any more. When you're at all area security breakdown, meltdown, and that's where we're at since a little bit before I was born in this dysfunction junction simulation because of your previous 50 continental United States sociopathic economic policies of we could do it ourselves. No, we know better than God. We heard what you did over in Germany and Russia. We're not paying attention to you. In our society, we're painting it our way. We're putting women in the problem, more women than just you. We're going to add color into the problem because you don't have any color and you don't know any better and you don't know what it's like to be us. Oh, right. I forgot. I'm just the woman that deals and has public relations and good historic relations with every denomination, religion, and color around the earth and trying to help them all out on a humanitarian basis. But you, for some reason, when I tell you that, decide in some advocacy or some women pussy group that you now know fucking better and you guys are going to group together and you know what your rights are because you went to college and you've been fucking snap their necks, please. And then they get friendly and loud with other color cunts. And then it becomes a bigger fucking problem. And then they want to get the Pee Wee Herman, like, weakling gays in and then give them money and loud voice. And here we are, dipshits running the world for 41 years. Koreans moved in because nobody in California, you know why California is so large for all area dipshit that doesn't know immortal history? California is literally the border from the southern tip all the way to northern tip. I mean, like, we broke it up just a little bit at the top, but it was kind of because God was like, all right, listen, mortal, I don't know, star goddess here, right? So we're going to break this up. So this is California on this large border. And over here on the East Coast, we're going to test out a different theory of breaking you into smaller, like, postage stamps. So when I personally thought that one personality was more than enough on the East Coast. And then having a team like coast to coast, north to south, I could get my California people to like really show the Lone Rangers in Texas how to build some log cabins. And then I have all of the East Coast postage stamps where there's one team leader with one personality, and we tried that sociopathic way of management style, and I still haven't decided what I like best. But what I can tell you is they're all men. There's all men on U.S. Marshals, U.S. Border Patrol, U.S. Customs, U.S. anything that has a U.S. is supposed to be run by the U.N, which is Nicole and Niklaus, and they left very specific instructions to all area idiocy, and nobody's been following along. You've been sending ship bags via paddle boats for way too many years, adding more complications and colors and disfiguring the security that runs our entire program to keep your humans safe. Now there's new areas of problems that have opened up with new all-excited scientists all over the world, that all-area dipshit, like getting high on heroin and dying, and U.S. service members that are killing themselves, massive suicides for I can't figure out what reason. All because some skirts needed to get into management and couldn't fucking take the word no and do what was needed with the executioner's style. But again, you make the boys nervous because you idiots have too much fucking mouth and not enough target practice.